Hi everyone, we're here today to talk about how an MRP can ensure that your stock checking process is accurate and efficient. The first point that we're going to look at is that most modern MRP systems now have tablet applications and barcodes to help with your stock checking process. So the tablets ensure that actually you do that transaction at the goods rather than being tied to a terminal. And hopefully it means that those transactions get recorded straight away rather than being written on a bit of paper and potentially forgotten about. Hopefully it also minimises any of those potential errors that creep in over time. Barcodes also can minimise your errors because rather than typing in the part, typing in the batch, the location of bin, you can actually have barcodes and you can just very quickly scan those, like I say, minimising those potential errors. You can also, with an ERP system, have tailored methodology for different types of parts. So it might be that for your highly traceable parts, those parts that might even be serialised, you really need to stock check by batch on those. However, you might have a lot of parts that are actually low value, consumable, and actually you can stock check much quicker just by stock checking the whole lot in one go. So it's nice to have a different methodology for those different type of parts. You might also have a slightly different methodology for the whole stock checking process. So a good ERP system is going to allow you to either have a very systematic approach or a perpetual approach. So a systematic approach would be closing down the whole factory for potentially 3 days over Christmas and going bin by bin and checking every single bin and part within. Whereas perpetual, what an ERP system can do is allow you to assign a number of days and assign those to a part and then say, well, that part comes up on my to stock check list once every 30 days, maybe for your high value parts, maybe 365 days for those nuts, bolts and screws. On top of that, you might also want to be able to just have a good old spreadsheet so that when you do that annual close down, you can just export that spreadsheet from your ERP system, make all those changes over the few days that you've got to close down and re-import that back into your ERP system. So a well-implemented ERP system is also going to give you accurate reporting. So at the end of it, you can see all of those transactions that you've made, how any stock movements have affected your stock valuation, and almost as importantly, you can see that accountability for who has done what and exactly when. So hopefully those points give you a bit of a summary of how an ERP system can really help drive your accuracy and efficiency in your stock checking process.
To learn more, visit our website or book to attend one of our free educational events. You'll even receive a free paperback copy of our book, How to Implement a Manufacturing System, just for attending.